Now it's time for our Good to Know, where we talk about community events, heartwarming news, and just general good to know topics and information. Here's JDS Creative Academy intern Erin Porras to start us off.
Thanks, Mia. It's the new year, which means a new mayor for the City of Temecula. Matt Ron stepped into that role for the second time at the beginning of this month. His key issue includes public safety, economic growth, and recovery. The Center for Autism and Related Disorders is looking for more dedicated team members. They're looking for more dedicated team members to work at their treatment centers. Apply at the website on your screen. The Red Cross currently has the worst blood shortage in over a decade and urgently needs blood donors. The City of Temecula will be hosting a blood drive on February 1st at the Temecula City Hall Conference Center. You must make an appointment before donating. You can also make a blood donation at any time at Lifestream's Marietta Donor Center, and if you donate between now and February 28th, you'll receive a new branded t-shirt.
Congratulations to Loma Linda University Health Hospitals, which include the Loma Linda Medical Center in Marietta, for receiving the Get With the Guidelines Resuscitation and Stroke Quality Achievement Awards. These American Heart and Stroke Association's awards designate the hospitals as exemplary in their high standards of care. The pandemic has created hardships for people all over, and Riverside County has programs to help. If you or someone you know is at risk of becoming homeless, check out Home Connect, which offers resources, housing navigation, and community assistance referrals. And those needing help paying utility bills can connect with the county's Community Action Partnership, also known as CAP Riverside. Their income-based utility assistance programs can offset steep bills.
We're heading into tax season, and CAP Riverside has that covered too. They host the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, which provides free tax preparation for low to moderate income families. They also need volunteer tax preparers. Contact CAP Riverside to help out. Trauma Intervention Programs Incorporated also need volunteers to provide emotional support to victims of traumatic events. Their training classes start February 16th at the KPC Global Medical Center in Menifee. Summer will be here before we know it, and with that comes job opportunities to work as a lifeguard. Obtaining a Red Cross certification is the first step, and the City of Temecula offers classes. The next session starts February 18th. DigiFest Temecula 2022 is in full preparation for the 6th annual 3-day festival, conference, and competition. Dates are locked in for April 2022. DigiFest Temecula is currently accepting submission entries for the 2022 Digital Media Competition. Check this out to find out more.
Submissions for DigiFest are now open. Early deadline is January 28th, 2022, and our late deadline is March 25th. Turn in something you created or go out and create something new. Visit www.digifesttemecula.org for more info.
We have top industry judges evaluating DigiFest submissions. They include animator and artist Von Fan, whose work has been seen in Aquaman and Harry Potter films, an Emmy-nominated director, producer, and a film development executive who's worked with Mel Brooks and Spike Lee. So get those entries in. Over to you, Mia.
Thanks, Erin. There's always so much happening here at JDS Studios. JDS Creative Academy kicks off their visual and performing arts classes this week. It's not too late to join in on the fun. We have fashion and backstage production on Wednesdays, and then script writing classes start back up on Monday, January 31st. Check this out. Yes, Sharks and Jets musical theater auditions for West Side Story is happening right here tonight at 5 p.m. Here's more. If you can join us this week, don't worry. New students can begin anytime over the next few weeks. At the start of the new year, we often find ourselves making resolutions to bring positive changes in our lives. Last month, Spirit of Innovation brought you tips on how to declutter around the home. Now it's time to focus on reducing the mental clutter caused by stress. This month, I talked with a therapist and also a life coach who offer valuable insight and solutions. Since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, surveys have reported a growing number of adults in the U.S. experiencing symptoms of stress.
Studies have shown that a lot of negative psychological effects are affecting everyone, from PTSD, confusion, anger. With this pandemic, being quarantined makes it very stressful for people. They can't go out. Sometimes that fear of infection or infecting others. Also frustration, boredom, inadequate supply. We go to Sam's Club, Costco, and there's nothing there. The also too is the inadequate finances, because if we've lost our job because of the pandemic, we might be stressed out because of that.
Too much stress hurts us both physically and mentally.
It causes hypertension, headaches. There's a lot of things that it affects our body. A lot of times it affects our sleep. We'll be more tired. You might be forgetful. It causes emotional problems with relationships. You might even want to increase alcohol or drug use just to feel that relaxing. It can increase panic attacks that you might not never had before. It can increase our worry, or even just making us have bad decision-making skills.
The key to turning things around is learning good stress management.
One of the most important ways is to live in the moment. When you are overthinking things and worrying about the future, it's going to be stressful, just those unknowns. So focusing on now and spending your thoughts on solutions rather than the problems. I definitely think it's important to talk to somebody, but not somebody that's going to just buy into the drama. Somebody that's a calm voice that will help you. But also, I'm a big believer in journaling. Getting your feelings out, I think, is very important. I think eating healthy is, makes a big difference. Reducing sugar, reducing caffeine, and exercise is huge. One thing that I'm very big on is simplification, making everything simple. I think it's just going out your front door, going for a walk, finding a local church, maybe a local dog shelter, somewhere where you can be with some animals, or a park or something like that. My favorite app that I use daily is the Calm app. And I love that app because there's daily calm, so every single day they have something different. They also have music, they have sleep stories. YouTube has beautiful things on it as well. Just listening to the sound of the ocean or raindrops, things like that. Simple.
2022 doesn't have to be stressful. Focusing on the simple solutions that work for you will make sure your new year starts off right. Those are some great tips. Check out our website for links to more stress-busting resources.